for those who are not aware of RENATE, we have a shared presidency, two co-presidents. Yvonne van de Kar from the Netherlands will be joining at some point, and the other co-president is Mary Power, Congregation of the Holy Family Bordeaux, and Mary will just open some words of welcome to everybody. So over to you, Mary.
Thank you, Anne. Just on behalf of RENATE, core group and working board, I'd like to welcome you all to this evening. I think this is our third one, isn't it? But I think this evening actually showcases very well the work that we've been doing in RENATE, particularly over the last year. And you're all very welcome, and I hope you'll get some benefit from this evening and actually contribute to this. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mary. And I just see Yvonne is just joining there. So welcome, Yvonne. Mary has just welcomed everybody, Yvonne, if you want to catch your breath. Yes. And you could, yeah, and you might close proceedings then. Not at all.
My computer wanted me to start everything.
I know this often happens. So we're sorted. If you can conclude, it would be great. Thanks, Yvonne. So practically speaking, I will be the moderator. So basically, there's some practical considerations. I would ask everybody to please mute mobile phones and any other distractions. And in actual fact, probably the best thing is, unless you're actually giving a presentation, you might be better off to mute yourselves. But Brian and I have control of the actual controls, and we can mute people as well too. But it's irritating when sometimes you have somebody coming into the room, might disturb you, and then that kind of interrupts everybody else. So it's best to be mute. I'll go through the order of business with you, but one of the first things I want to say is that in terms of a positive, this came in from a number of colleagues in the RENATE network today, that today is the spring equinox, and there's a spiritual meaning associated with this special day, as it is one of rebirth, renewal, rededication to the work, dedication to new work, awakening to new possibilities, shedding the old and allowing for change, however difficult that might be. But it is proven over and over again that by embracing change fully, we can be assured of real difference and growth in our work. Now, all of this will be reflected, as Mary has just said there, in the work of RENATE, the network, this evening, through the lens of research and shelters and film. There are three real components to this evening's webinar. We will have an interspersed presentations. We begin with film as a dynamic means of communicating about human trafficking and exploitation. And we will share with you three short films created by RENATE network members in three regions, three jurisdictions: the Ukraine, Albania, and combined Ireland and the UK. And these three films are the embodiment of RENATE's mission to help combat human trafficking, and are evidence of the multifaceted approach that the network takes in confronting the evolving nature of human trafficking. The RENATE Advocacy Task Group has worked diligently to ensure that this project reflects RENATE's strategies and collective efforts, showcasing the unwavering commitment of our network across Europe in adapting to new and complex challenges posed by human trafficking. And through powerful storytelling, we aim to reveal the interconnectedness of human trafficking and the cultural, economic, and social dynamics that perpetuate it. And then the second area for tonight will be the launch of the RENATE Shelters Task Group publication, which is a resource book with information, ideas, and best practices in the provision of shelter to those with the lived experience of human trafficking. A third component of the evening is sharing the results of the RENATE Law Research Task Group. Well, they're the Law Task Group and their latest piece of research, which was launched on the 4th of July, 2024 at St. Mary's University in Twickenham. The title is Legal Practitioners Work with Victims of Human Trafficking. The training required to undertake this work and resources to aid them in 5 countries: Albania, Bulgaria, Romania, Spain, and the UK. So to make sure that there's a bit of energy created, we've decided to begin with a film, have a presentation from the shelters, move to a second film, a presentation from the Law Task Group, and conclude with film. And the films are short. No need to pop out for popcorn and Coke or anything else. These are shorts. They're not entertaining, they're hard-hitting, but they really are exemplary, dynamic means of raising awareness, advocating about human trafficking, and the whole areas of prevention and protection as well. The shortest is 7 minutes, and the longest is 13 minutes. So short, but to the point. So in that regard, I'm going to start by handing over to our RENATE colleague in the Ukraine, Natalia Holenska. Natalia is the project manager with Caritas Ukraine in anti-human trafficking and is based in Western Ukraine in Lviv. And before I screen it, I'll hand over to Natalia to talk to us, give us a little introduction to the film. Over to you, Natalia.
Thank you, Anne. My name is Natalia Holenska. I am Ukrainian. I still live here in Ukraine, and for more than 20 years, I work for counter-trafficking in my country. But the last 3 years, these years of full-scale invasion, when we live in a war mode, these 3 years, we face the most difficult problems in our society and the highest migration and the biggest vulnerability of our people, especially women and children. And we face and observe the most cruel cases of human trafficking, human rights violation, abuse and exploitation during wartime. That's why this film was created with the purpose to show to the international community how awful human trafficking can be during wartime, to raise awareness about this problem, to advocate the rights of survivors and victims. And to show how strong we can be united in the network. This film is based on the real stories of Caritas Ukraine's beneficiaries. The heroes of these prototypes of these heroes are a small boy, a young girl, and an adult man. But in this film, you may also see how war and crime of human trafficking affect the entire families, the society, especially women, moms, grandmoms, wives, sisters. This film shows how life of human being can be fragile. So now you can watch the film Fragile Life. Thank you.